Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is 64-Bit Rick, and in today's video we're going to be building a bloody medieval watermill house. Alright, let's get to it. And that's about enough of the yelling and screaming. For the first time in this channel's young life, we're heading back to a creator that we have used previously for our tutorials. His name is Neatcraft, and today's build is called How to Build a Medieval Watermill House. As always, the link is in the description. When the video's done, check it out. If you're new to the channel, this is not a tutorial, it's just a guide to the tutorial, and I'll be giving it a full review at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Neatcraft, of course, was the very first tutorial I did on this channel with a magnificent castle that he designed. This design, ladies and gentlemen, is even better in my opinion. Spoiler alert, it's a really cool design. So I want to build a watermill house, but I don't have any water nearby. I'm on top of a mountain, so there's no bloody water anywhere. So I'm going to have to create myself a small lake. Otherwise this thing just looks stupid. So I've dug myself a pretty deep spot here ready for the water to go into, which I will do after the build. I'm a thinking man like Randy Savage. I'm always thinking. And I thought it would be a lot easier to build the wheel part of this house out of water instead of underwater. So I'll add the water after we're done with this house. The only material that I didn't have access to was acacia, so I went all the way back to my original base, grabbed a couple of saplings, came back and I planted a bloody forest. All I wanted to do was chop down a few trees, but no, here comes a creeper, here comes a skeleton riding a bloody spider, because that makes sense, so he got slapped, and then I slapped the creeper. You can piss right off, mate. After that, I chopped down a few trees and got stuck into it. The first thing we're going to need is a platform for the house to go on. So we start by laying down the pillars made of stone brick blocks and chiseled stone blocks at the top. Then we'll add a upside down stair to either side and then polished andesite on top, which will run along the edge of the platform. We're going to make 3 of these pillars on the front and 3 of the pillars on each side. Then on the inside of the platform, we will fill all the edges up with cobblestone. I swear it only rains this much when I'm building. We extend the pylons a little bit deeper and we're going to use mossy stone bricks and mossy cobblestone. The platform has not been maintained correctly and the moss has built up over the years. When the rain stops, I lay down just a small amount of torches because we don't want those mobs spawning inside our platform. Then we'll use spruce planks for the floor and that completes our platform. Not too shabby. Alright, time to move on to the house. We lay down some spruce logs, which will be the pillars of our house. We build them up to 6 logs high and then we strip them. We join them all up at the top and then we strip them again. Then we build the walls with stone bricks. Next we'll smash out 3 blocks and replace the top one with an upside down stair for a doorway. Likewise for the windows, we knock out 3 blocks and replace one of them with an upside down stair. Then for the 2 walls that have no windows, we create a diagonal line with spruce stairs, which comes out looking something like this. Back onto the walls with the windows, we add spruce stairs in each corner and the spruce trapdoors on either side. Then we add spruce fence to the corners for our torches. Then above those we add upside down stairs and we add upside down stairs to every second block. We fill in all the gaps with spruce slabs and that completes the ground floor. What is going on in the bloody chicken pen? Someone's about to get slapped here. Villagers are back again and they're shooting each other. I don't know what they're doing. You bloody idiots. I jump in with the chickens and start slapping these guys around. There were casualties along the way. Look, I couldn't help it. It was an accident. Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. This guy needed to be slapped, and he needed to be slapped fast. And back inside now, we're building some stairs to take us to the first floor. Once we get to the top, we fill in the floor with spruce planks. Once again, we build some pillars from spruce logs and we strip them when we get to the top. Just like the ground floor, we connect them at the top and strip those logs. In the center, we add a row of spruce logs. I'm using white concrete here for the inner walls. I think the tutorial used white terracotta, but I'm using white concrete because I don't have access to terracotta in this world yet. I replace some of the floor with spruce planks so it all matches. We knock out some of the walls for windows later on. Then we build a small balcony on either side with spruce slabs. I caught this knucklehead having a piss in the bushes, so he gets slapped. You can't be doing that, mate. Similar to the ground floor, we add upside down stairs so we've got something to build on, and upside down stairs around the windows to form an arch. Once again, using spruce stairs, we create the diagonal beams. One stair over the small windows. Over each balcony, we'll use spruce stairs facing each other and add one upside down stair in the middle. Then we'll stack up some spruce fence on either side of the balcony and join them up with spruce fence gate. Back to the windows, we add trapdoors to either side for shutters. We also add trapdoors to the bottom of the pillars, as well as either side of the stairs that we placed earlier in the corners. Then I proceed to break my ankles. What is wrong with you, mate? I finish off the detailing around the windows before we have a quick look at our progress so far. Once again, we add fence to the corner and the center this time. And we throw up some spruce fence gate all across the side of the build. Moving inside, it's time to build some more stairs. Just like the first floor, when we get to the top, we fill the entire area with spruce planks. It's also nighttime, so I go home for a quick power nap. The next morning I come back and check my progress real quick. While everything looks pretty good so far, it's not going to be a great day. On the upside down stairs, we place some stripped spruce logs. In between those, we whack a couple of slabs down. Then on top of those, we build up the white concrete, which will be the frame for our roof. We add 2 holder blocks to the front of the roof and surround it with spruce trapdoors. We delete the holder block, add a spruce fence gate at the bottom, open it, and add the final trapdoor at the bottom. While we're here, let's dig out our window. Remember I said earlier it was not a great day. This is why. Of course, you panic and you hit the wrong button, and next thing you know, you're trying to attack him with a pickaxe instead of your actual OP weapon, and Moving on. After fixing all the damage that was done, I head back up onto the roof to finish what I started the day before. So this time we're going to be working on the opposite sides of the roof. You could say yesterday we were working at either end, today we're going to be working on either side, and of course it's raining, but that's not going to stop us. So just like the day before, we make a big frame out of white concrete once again. This time we make a big 3x3 hole in the frame of the roof. Moving forward, that will be a big window. Right, with that built, it's time to build a frame around that window. First, we are going to use spruce planks. And then we're going to use spruce stairs on every edge of those planks. And they're all going to join up, and it's going to look a bit like a circle. It's going to have nice rounded edges. Onto the roof. We're going to start by using dark oak stairs on the very edges, and we're going to build up So once again, we're going to build a frame, and it's raining, it's cold, it's raining. I'm going inside to get a good night's sleep. I'll be back in the morning. Ow. I'll be back in the morning. Good night. The next day, I get straight to work. I'm back on the frame once again with the dark oak. We're building up with a combination of dark oak stairs and dark oak planks. Here's a quick squeeze at the angle of the roof. We build up the other side and meet in the middle with a dark oak log. We're going to lay dark oak logs all the way down to the other end of the roof. Then we're going to strip them all. We add 4 dark oak planks, then some dark oak stairs on the last one. Then we add some dark oak slabs just to give it a slightly softer angle. Just like the main roof, I run dark oak logs from the front roof to the rear roof, which are the smaller roofs. Too many bloody roofs, and they get stripped as well. Here you can see we've only used 2 blocks instead of the 4. We also add the stairs and the slabs as well. And here's our roof so far, with just the acacia planks left to go. Let's get onto it. With all the heavy lifting already done, it's just a matter of following the edge of the roof. This house did have an interesting crossover roof design. I got to say that I've never come across a roof kind of like this, but it works, 100% works. I think it looks great. These planks will obviously go the full length of the roof. We're building up the other side now. This is still the front side of the house, and the stairs will run across the entire length as well. The rest of this part of the roof is stairs. We're just putting stairs over all of the planks to the left. Here's a very quick look at the front of the roof. So it's time to get rid of all this dirt. I had to do it. And here's a view from the ground of the front of the roof, all finished. All right, time to build a chimney. We're just going to build up stone brick blocks, and we'll also be using stone brick stairs, building them up higher and higher, and then using a stair, then going up to the next one, then adding a stair, then finally getting to one single block. We'll whack a campfire at the top, trapdoors all the way around, one stone brick wall to go on the very top, get rid of all this dirt. Ouch! Time to light this place up. Lanterns all round. All that fence that we laid earlier, yep, every single one of them gets a lantern. We also put lanterns at the very top of the arches inside the roofs. With all the lanterns in place, here's a great shot of our new house. Then this big green dickhead just has to walk into the shot. Mate, you're getting slapped. I get up bright and early the next morning. I add glass panes to all the windows, including the big 3x3 windows at the very top. We add a front door and a pressure plate for good measure. After testing our front door, we add a combination of spruce and acacia leaves. Then we put spruce signs on them. Kinda makes it look like they're holding the leaves in place. Learned something new today. Nice. Then I spend 6 seconds getting rid of all the dirt around the house. So satisfying. Let's stand back and have a look and see what we've built. If you just wanted to build a beautiful medieval house, stop it right here. Don't need the water wheel. It is a beautiful finished house right now with nothing left to do except remove that dirt. Damn it. So frustrating. So it's time to turn this house into a watermill. And we do this just by building a big bloody wheel. We start by using spruce logs for the rod, I guess it's called. We strip the bark off our rod. That does not sound pleasant. Moving on as fast as possible, we add fence to the top and 2 spruce fence gates on both sides. Then we duplicate what we've just done, and then we head underneath, add more fence, and now you can see this wheel coming together. We add a spruce plank to the end of each spoke. Then we whack some stairs onto those planks like this. Then we add dark oak stairs to those stairs that we just laid. Makes sense, right? What doesn't make sense is me falling through the bloody floor. Twice. Alright, gathering myself, here's what our wheel looks like so far. Then we add spruce planks to the dark oak stairs. I really should have built this thing during the day so you could see what's going on. We're adding trapdoors to basically the entire wheel. We're adding trapdoors to the spruce planks we added earlier. And now we're adding spruce trapdoors to the front of the wheel. Then I fall down this bloody hole again. Nearing the end of this wheel and my sanity, we add dark oak planks to the inside of the wheel, serving as paddles, I guess you'd call them. And to finish this off, we need something for the wheel to sit on, a support of some sort. To build this, we're going to be using stone brick slabs, stone brick stairs, and of course stone bricks. This is like building a roof in reverse. And once again, I've fallen down the hole. We build out each side with stone brick stairs until we get to the floor of the lake. I swap out a couple of stone bricks for mossy stone bricks because these ones will be underwater. I make a infinite water source and then I start filling up my lake. I quickly realized I'd never made one of these before and it took a little bit of trial and error, but we got there in the end, leaving only the most important bucket of water left, the one to go on the watermill itself. Then I hit the bottom of the lake with bone meal to bring out the foliage and make it look like a nice green swampy area. I also added a few dirt blocks just to make the floor of the lake uneven, then threw some bone meal on those as well. After a very long day of building, I just wanted to get some much needed sleep, but then I ran into this dickhead. Mate, all I want to do is lay down. I've been working all day. You're getting slapped. Guys, we made it to the end. Here's the finished build right behind me. Here's what we started with, and here's how we finished. So let's go ahead and review the tutorial. This one was called How to Build a Medieval Watermill House by Neatcraft. Don't forget, as always, you will find the links to the tutorials in the descriptions. Overall design, I think this one's a banger. It gets a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. It's just a fantastic design. Really, really like it. For difficulty, I have given this a 7.5 out of 10. In my opinion, it wasn't the easiest of tutorials, but that doesn't mean it wasn't a bad tutorial by any stretch of the imagination. For practicality, I've given this 7 out of 10. Rick, why so low? The answer is really simple. It's not designed to be practical. It's designed to be a set piece, and it is an amazing set piece. But that doesn't mean it's practical, and that doesn't mean anything is wrong with the tutorial or the house. It just isn't practical. For adaptability, I've given this an 8 out of 10 blocks. I struggled with this one a bit. It is adaptable quite easily. Look, it's a square building, which means it's quite easy to lengthen. And everything's easy to change the color. So yeah, it's absolutely adaptable. I've given this 8 out of 10 for fun because I had a ball making this thing, except with the bloody wheel and I was falling in that bloody hole. But I can't hold that against the tutorial. It had nothing to do with Neatcraft whatsoever. That's just me being a dumb Aussie. We're clumsy. We wear flip-flops everywhere. We are clumsy. We're gonna fall in holes. It's just the way it is. So my overall score for this beast is 8 out of 10 blocks. What did it come to? It came to 39.5 out of 50. Super cool looking house. I like this design so much I built a bloody lake just so I could make it. That's how much I like this house. I really do. I always appreciate Neatcraft's amazing tutorials. He will never let you down. Go visit him. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed today's build. It's been a lot of fun for me. I hope it was something good for you as well. Thank you so much. If you're listening to me now, from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much for making it this far. I really appreciate it. Since you made it this far, why not give the video a like? If you want to see more from me, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Guys, thank you so much. If you made it this far, you're a legend. See ya!